Hey besties, welcome or welcome back.
Have you ever crafted with window clings? I've got several window clings from Dollar General, Dollar Tree, and other places. This is Lisa, and I can't wait to show you some awesome DIY Christmas crafts.
I was gifted a bunch of window clings, and I think they are either from Dollar Tree, Dollar General, those two stores. And then I've also got this really cool set of cutting boards that I got at Goodwill for $4.99. There's 6 of them and a holder. Great deal. So I just sanded it down, and then I use my little ladybug vacuum to clean up my desk. And then I've got a mister. I just fill it with water and just lightly spray it over the wood. And I'm going to use my Rust-Oleum white, linen white chalk paint. And I'm going to do a whitewash on both sides. I'm going to dry it off with my heat tool from Amazon. Don't forget, all my favorite tools are down in my Amazon store. The link's in the description box. So now both sides are painted and dry. I'm going to take a little bit of painter's tape and just kind of eyeball across, and then I thought better of it. Well, let's measure it and see. I don't know. Do you guys do that too? You think you can see evenly, and then it turns out this time it worked. I'm going to use my Crimson Beautiful Red chalk paint from Waverly, and I'm going to just paint the top portion. And you notice I'm painting away from the tape, and look, it gives such a nice crisp line. I love doing that. Now I'm going to take this little buffalo check or plaid ribbon from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to use my Beacon Fabri-Tac glue to just go ahead and glue that right on the line. I kind of wish I had done it just below the line, but you know what? It's okay. You just see a little bit of the red going through, and I hadn't thought about that till it was too late, and I didn't want to reposition it, sand off the glue. You know how that goes, right? I'm going to snip off the ends with my scissors just to have a nice clean line there. I didn't want to wrap it around this time. There is the window cling I'm going to use. Isn't he a cute little snowman with a buffalo check Christmas tree? I'm going to fussy cut around it so all you see is the snowman with the tree and presents. I'm going to lay some Mod Podge over the top of both the red and the white paint. And then I'm going to remove the little snowman from his paper backing, and I'm going to place him right on the cutting board. I am loving how this is looking so far. So cute. I'm going to cover the top with some more of the Mod Podge. That way he'll be sealed in, and although I won't use this cutting board, I will put it up as a decoration. I'm also going to add some more of that ribbon in the hole on the top. And I love him. Look how cute. Do you guys think he's adorable too? He's going to look so cute with my cutting board collection that I have started. I've already got 2 now for winter, and who knows, I might add another one. We'll see. I'm going to use these 4 wood coasters that I got at the Goodwill. I think it was $2.99 for all 4 of them. Really nice thick wood. And I'm going to use those window clings you just saw. And I'm going to make the cutest little coasters. I've also got this placemat from Dollar Tree that's like a waterproof kind of almost plastic. So I'm just going to cut out for the back of them to make that what the coasters sit on so it doesn't scratch anything. I'll cut 4 pieces that are a little bigger than the bottom of the coasters. I'm actually using the back side of the coasters because there was an engraved M that I would have had to spend a lot of time sanding it off, and this was so much easier. I'll give the back side of the coasters a very light sanding just to make sure that the surface is smooth. Then I'll take my Rust-Oleum linen white chalk paint and do 2 solid coats around the front, the sides, and just a little bit around the back. I'm going to take my Mod Podge and I'm going to cover the front before I lay down the little window clings. So the first one was just the perfect size. I didn't have to cut it up, and I just placed it right on there. The next one I did have to cut because I didn't want it to be so long. I wanted it to all be in the bottom right corner. I thought that was really cute. And so I just cut that one to make 2 little lines of it. And this one I did 3 because it would have been too long no matter how else I did it. And I just think it came out super cute. And then for the last one I had to make 1 cut, but it's still really cute. And then I just cover them with Mod Podge to create a seal on the top for when you put glasses or cups on them. Now I'm going to take my squares that I cut out for the back, and I'm just going to use hot glue to get the first side on so it stays in place right away. And then I'll use my Beacon fabric tack glue to glue down the rest of it. Then I will get out my X-Acto knife and cut off the excess around the edges. And that's it. This one is done, and it's so cute. And then I got a really cute ribbon with a red truck on it and tied them all up for when, you know, they're just sitting and not being used. But I love them. You have to let me know what you think. This window cling hack, I'm using this Farm Fresh Christmas trees window cling that was part of another set, and I'm using that little crate from Dollar Tree, plaster color paint by Waverly, and my burnt umber by Apple Barrel. I'm going to sand down the entire crate around the outside and bottom, and then I'm going to paint the two planked looking sides with the plaster color chalk paint. Then I'm going to take my burnt umber and I'm going to take my mister and I'm going to spray a little water on the places where I'm going to paint with the burnt umber, just so I can create a faux stain, and then it won't go on quite so heavy, and then I will wipe off the excess. And I'm going to do that on both sides and the bottom and partially inside the part you will see, and you'll see that in just a second. I also took what was left on my brush and I dry brushed across the two sides that had the plaster, just to give it a distressed look. Now I'm going to lay down some Mod Podge on one of the plank sides, and then I'm going to take my window cling and I'm going to place it right on top. Once I have that position where I want it, I'm going to take my brayer and just roll it across to make sure that it is adhered really well to the surface. I'm going to add one more coat of Mod Podge over the top just to kind of seal the whole thing in. And then I'll dry that with my heat tool. I'm going to take a nail file and just in a downward motion go on the two sides where a little bit of the window cling hung over, and that gives me a nice clean edge. I put some foam inside, and then I've got these really cute little bottle brush Christmas trees and this faux snow. And what I'm going to do is use a spray adhesive and spray inside, onto the foam there. And I'm going to just start pouring in my faux snow until I get as much in there as I need to make this look nice and full. I'm going to take my trees and I'm going to hot glue on the bottom and then make a little space so it's not right on the snow, but it's more on the foam, or the part that's glued to the foam. And then I put the green flocked one in the middle and then the two white flocked ones on either side. This is such a super easy project and it is adorable. I did not put anything on the trees since it said it was like a Christmas tree farm, so they shouldn't be decorated yet, but I absolutely love this one. You'll have to let me know what you think down in the comments. It was super easy to make. I have these adorable window clings. One was from Dollar General and this one is from Dollar Tree. And on the back side, it's got these kind of puffy stickers, which I'm going to use some of those too. And I'm going to make 4 Christmas ornaments using these clear plastic ornaments. I believe I got those in my Michael's bread box or whatever. It was like such a good deal. They were $5 for the box and tons of stuff was in there. So here's all the little pieces I've already cut out. And so for the first one, because this is round, an ornament, I need to cut this one into pieces because it's just really hard to make it lay perfectly flat. So by cutting into pieces, it really helped. The hardest part was lining up each piece because the curve kind of throws things off. But anyway, I made it work. I just got the back of the window clings a little bit wet and then, worked on them to get them onto the ornament. And I put one on each side. For For the next ornament, I'm using these little Christmas trees, but I made a little slit where each of the little pieces of the tree come out on both sides, and that made it a little easier to lay it down on the rounded surface. So sometimes you just have to make little slits, sometimes you have to cut them into pieces, whatever works, right? I put one of these on each side as well. Here they are, all 4 ornaments. I didn't show you all of the ones I did, but because it's the same process. So I put the little window clings on there, and now I'm going to fill each ornament with something different. So for the Christmas tree ornament, I'm going to use these silver kind of glittery branches. I'll cut them into little tiny pieces and just put a bunch inside the Christmas tree ornament to give it a little more interest. And the little tops pop right off super easily. And I just thought that just added just an extra little cuteness to this one. For this one with the little gingerbread thing on it, I cut out these little frosted leaves. I believe those were from Hobby Lobby last year on clearance. So I just snipped little pieces and I stick those right inside this ornament. For the candy cane one, I have this beautiful candy cane ribbon from the Dollar Tree. I just cut it into little pieces and put a bunch of them inside there, and I thought that was adorable. And now for my peppermint ornament, I'm going to put this faux snow in there, and I just think that's so pretty. I'm going to take them outside and spray them with a clear glaze. I love the way these turned out, so fast and easy, and I bet you could do these with grandkids or kids. I just think they were super fun. Thank you for watching. You are truly a blessing to me. Let me know which one was your favorite today. I've got another video on the screen that I think you'll really like, so if you click on it, I will see you there. Bye.